Assalamualaikum. We choose topic 6 for our presentation, which is about why whistleblowing happen. So I will pass to KESHVINI for the introduction.
I would like to introduce myself. My name is KESHVINI. My matrix number is 01TKB23F2005. Whistleblowing is a financial markets play a critical role in uncovering unethical or illegal practices such as fraud, insider trading, and financial misreporting. From an ethical standpoint, whistleblowers often act out of a sense of moral duty to uphold transparency, accountability, and fairness within the financial system. However, while whistleblowing promotes integrity and protects the public interest, it can have significant consequences for the organizations involved. Whistleblower expose misconduct, the organization may suffer reputational damage, which can lead to the loss of stakeholder trust, decline in share value, and strained relationship with investors and clients. Additionally, legal implications may arise, including regulatory investigations, lawsuits, and financial penalties. These consequences not only impact the organization's financial standing up, but also challenge its ethical credibility and long-term sustainability.
Assalamualaikum. My name is FAQIHAH ZAMAN and my matrix number is 01KB22 of 2016. So I'll be explaining about why whistleblowing happens in the organization or in the company. So first we have illegal activities. So before we start with the reason why whistleblowing happens, I'll be explaining what is whistleblowing in briefly terms. So why do people blow the whistle? Usually it's because they see something wrong happening in the company and they feel the right and the need to report it. So either way they try to stop it or to prevent it from getting worse. So I'll be explaining about the illegal activities first. So firstly, we have the illegal activities, this is one of the most common reasons why employees report that when they see the company breaching the law, breaking the law. So when they see the company doing something illegal like bribery, fraud, and even money laundering that usually happens in the financial institutions, they feel the right and the need to report it. And why they did this? Because they don't want to be a part, they don't want to be involved in a crime or worse, or getting blamed for staying quiet later. So next is we have unethical behavior. So unethical behavior is some actions might not break the law, but they still feel wrong. So like lying to the customer, treating staff unfairly, and has a favoritism happening in the company. So whistleblower speak up for this because they want fairness, and they want honesty in the workplace. Other than that, we have a risk to public or investor safety. So this is when company put investor or financial system at risk. So in the financial market, this is super important. So let's say a company hides a big losses or sells a risky product to investor without proper warning, that might be dangerous. And the whistleblower report this to protect the public and keep the financial system stable. Number 4, we have retaliation against employees. So whistleblowing might occur when they are treated unfairly. So this is the most common one also. So sometimes whistleblowing happens because workers are treated badly when they try to speak up. They might face harassment, a wrongful dismissal, threats for speaking up. So there might be unfair demotion or even get fired. So they report it not just for themselves but for others don't get treated the same way. Next is the last one is we have a strong personal values, which is some whistleblowers speaks up simply because it is the right thing to do. So not everyone speaks up because something bad happens to them directly. Some do it simply because they believe in honesty, fairness, or just want to protect others. So they know it's risky, but they do it anyway, and that's what makes the whistleblowers so brave. So, and why the whistleblower did this is because they act even if they risk their own job. They want to protect others. So next, I'll be explaining about the legal implications for organizations. So we have 5 of them, which is we have investigation by authorities, fines and court charge, compensation orders, forced business closure or suspensions, and lastly, legal trouble for retaliation. So When a company is reported for wrongdoing, they can face a serious consequences. So not just bad reputation, but real legal trouble. So here are the main ones. So firstly, we have an investigation by authorities. So agencies like Bank Negara Malaysia and also Securities Commission can step in, and BNM might investigate financial crimes like money laundering, and while Securities Commission focuses on stock market issues like insider trading. And these investigations can lead to asset freezes, audits, and even lawsuits. So if you break the law will knock on your door. So next we have the fines and court charges. So if the company found guilty, they can be charged under various acts such as MACC, which is Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act 2009, which is it is giving or receiving bribes for bribery, and AMLA 2001, which is for suspicious transaction, and OSHA if they failed to provide a safe workplace. So this punishment can include a large fines or even a criminal charges. And the third one, we have a compensation order, which is if people are harmed because of the company wrongdoing, the court can order them to pay a compensation. So like if an investor lost money from fraud or worker is injured due to unsafe practices, the company might have to pay for that, and this is a civil lawsuit, and it is separate from a criminal punishment. So we have forced business closure or suspension. So authorities or court can order to stop certain activities temporarily or permanently. So first of all, we have suspend or cancel business licenses, shut down factories or office, ban certain products or services, freeze business operations temporarily. So for example, we have BNM that revoke financial licenses, and we have KKM, Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, which is they shut down any business that risk public health, like food safety. And then lastly, we have DOE, Department of Environment, which is shut down polluting factories. So for example, the factories is shut down by the DOE, which is Department of Environment. For polluting a river, operations are stopped until it meets environmental standards. So lastly, we have a legal trouble for retaliation. So before this, we don't have any protection act to protect the whistleblower. And since 2010, there are Whistleblower Protection Act 2010. So if a company punish a whistleblower, they can face a legal action under the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010. So what counts as retaliation? So firing or demoting the whistleblower, threatening or harassing them, cutting their salary, isolating them at work, or blocking promotions. So in the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010, whistleblowers are protected if the report is made in a good faith. So whistleblower identity must remain confidential, so cannot be exposed to anyone. So that's it from me. Thank you.
My name is FATIHA binti ABDUL JALIL, and my matric number is 01DKB22F2017. Now, what happens if unethical behavior is ignored and whistleblowers are not supported? So the consequences is reputational damage. Firstly, there will be a loss of public trust and confidence. When unethical actions are exposed and no action is taken, the public will start to doubt the company's credibility and values, and this can affect customer loyalty and long-term success. Secondly, employees will feel demotivated and insecure. Working in an unethical environment can lower staff morale, increase stress, and even lead to high turnover. Third, there will be a loss of investor confidence. Investors may feel that the company is too risky and decide to pull out their investment. Fourth, the brand image will be damaged. The company's reputation is built over time, but one major scandal can destroy it within seconds. Lastly, the company might face negative media exposure. Once the media reports these issues, it spreads quickly and damages the company's name in the eyes of the public. Because of this, companies must take ethical actions to prevent of these situations effectively. So here are 4 important ethical responses to support whistleblowers and maintain organizational integrity. Number one is establish clear reporting channels. So companies must provide a safe and reliable platform for employees to report unethical behavior, such as harassment or misuse of company's fund. For example, a company can set up a special hotline, email, or online reporting system that ensures confidentiality and protection. Number 2 is promote ethical culture. The workplace environment should support and encourage doing the right thing. This means that employees who show honesty and fairness should be rewarded and recognized. When ethical behavior is appreciated, more employees will follow that path. Number 3 is take immediate and fair action. When a report is made, the company must act quickly and investigations should be carried out truly and decision must be fair and any necessary corrective actions should be taken. And this shows that the company is serious about maintaining ethics and justice. And finally, number 4, protect the whistleblowers. So this is the most important step. Whistleblowers must be protected from punishment, bullying or losing their job. The organization should have legal protections and clear policies that ensure the whistleblowers feel safe and respect. Without this protection, many people will be too afraid to speak up.
Hi, my name is NURUL binti ZAMRI and my mention number is 01DKB212F2021. Okay, I want to express about the case. Okay, the case is Cisco System cybersecurity issue under the False Claim Act. In 2010, James claimed, a former employer of Cisco, report that Cisco was selling insecure video surveillance system to US government agency under the federal contract. The product was called the Video Surveillance Media VSM. It was used by school, police department and other government entity. The software had a serious cybersecurity vulnerability that could allow hacker to gain a remote to access the system. Cisco failed to add the James claim report the issue to FBI and the US Department of Justice. The case was filed under the False Claim Act FCA, a US law. In 2019, Cisco agreed to pay $8.6 million to settle the lawsuit without admit the wrongdoing. James claimed received a portion of the settlement as a whistleblower reward. It was the first FCA case specific involving the cybersecurity product flaw. It set a precedent that cybersecurity vulnerabilities in government supplier product can be considered a form of fraud. It highlights the role of whistleblower in protect public system and national security. Conclusions. In conclusion, the whistleblowing, while often trivial but ethical responsibility, can lead to significant consequences for organization, include the severe reputation damage and legal implications. This outcome highlight the importance of maintaining the transparency, accountability and strong internal control to prevent the misconduct and protect the integrity of the institutions. Thank you.